Good morning, dear students. Today's our theme is shark's name. At the beginning of the lesson, we will learn names of sharks. Then I'll give you information about sharks itself. First, our picture, great white shark. Great white sharks can be found throughout the world's oceans, mostly in cool waters close to the coast. These super swimmers are the largest predatory fish on our planet. On average, they grow to around 4.6 meters long, but some great whites have been measured at 6 meters. That's half the length of a bus. Blue shark. Blue sharks are curious, open ocean predators that live throughout the global ocean, from the tropic to cold temperate waters. They spend most of their lives far from the coast and are truly a pelagic species. The common name comes from the blue color of the skin, unique among the sharks. Whale shark. The whale shark is found in open waters of the tropical oceans and is rarely found in water below 21 Celsius. Studies looking at vertebral growth bands and the growth rates of free-swimming sharks have estimated whale shark lifespans at 80 and 130 years. Tiger shark gets its name from the characteristic vertical bars that cover the sides of its body. Though these bars fade slightly as individuals reach adulthood, they are very noticeable in juveniles and at least partly visible throughout the lifetime, reaching lengths of at least 18 feet, 5.5 meters, and 200 pounds, nearly a metric ton. The tiger shark is the fourth largest shark and second largest predatory shark, behind only the great white. Hammerhead shark. The great hammerhead shark is the largest of all hammerhead species, reaching a maximum known length of 20 feet, 6.1 meters, and weight of 991 pounds or 450 kilograms. The species is distinguished from other hammerheads by its nearly straight hammer-shaped head that has a prominent indentation in the middle. Nurse sharks are slow-moving bottom dwellers and are, for the most part, harmless to humans. However, they can be huge, up to 14 feet, and have very strong jaws filled with thousands of tiny serrated teeth, and will bite defensively if stepped on or bothered by divers who assume they are docile. Thresher shark. Thresher shark are strong active swimmer. Thresher sharks are one of the fastest sharks in the ocean and can swim at a top speed of 30 meters per hour. 30 miles per hour, 48.2 kilometers per hour. They can also jump out of the water, a behavior known as breaching. They are able to swim so fast because of combination of extra thrust from their long caudal fin, their endothermic capabilities, and the presence of a strip of aerobic and red muscle along its flanks that helps give it extra strength and power. And now, dear students, we will talk about sharks' bones and sharks' eyesight. Sharks don't have bones. Sharks use their gills to filter oxygen from the water. They are a special type of fish known as elasmobranchs, which translates into fish made of cartilaginous tissues, the clear, greasy stuff that your ears and nose tip are made of. This category also includes rays, sawfish, and skates. Their cartilaginous skeletons are much lighter than true bone, and their large livers are full of low density oils, both helping them to be buoyant. Even though sharks don't have bones, they still can fossilize. As most sharks age, they deposit calcium salts in their skeletal cartilage to strengthen it. The dried jaws of a shark appear and feel heavy and solid, much like bone. These same minerals allow post-shark skeletal systems to fossilize quite nicely. The teeth have enamel, so they show up in the fossil record too. And most sharks have good eyesight. Most sharks can see well in dark lighted areas, have fantastic night vision, and can see colors. The back of sharks' eyeballs have a reflective layer of tissue called a tapetum. This helps sharks see extremely well with little light. And sharks have special electroreceptor organs. Sharks have small black spots near the nose, eyes, and mouth. These spots are the ampullae of Lorenzini, special electroreceptor organs that allow the shark to sense electromagnetic fields and temperature shifts in the ocean. Shark skin feels similar to sandpaper. Shark skin feels exactly like sandpaper because it's made up of tiny teeth-like structures called placoid scales, also known as dermal denticles. These scales point towards the tail and help reduce friction from surrounding water when the shark swims. So sharks can go into a trance, as you know, students. When you flip a shark upside down, they go into a trance-like state called tonic immobility. This is the reason why you often see sawfish flipped over when our scientists are working on them in water. And sharks have been around a very long time. Based on fossil scales found in Australia and the United States, scientists hypothesize sharks first appeared in the ocean around 4,055 million years ago. Scientists age sharks by counting the rings on their vertebrae. Vertebrae contain concentric pairs of epoch and translucent bands. Bands pairs are counted like rings on a tree, and then scientists assign an age to the shark based on the count. Thus, if the vertebrae has 10 band pairs, it's assumed to be 10 years old. Recent studies, however, have shown that this assumption is not always correct. Researchers must therefore study each species and size class to determine how often the band pairs are deposited, because the deposition rate may change over time. Determining the actual rate that the bands are deposited is called validation. Blue sharks are really blue. The blue shark displays a brilliant blue color on the upper portion of its body and is normally snowy white beneath. The mako and porbeagle sharks also exhibit a blue coloration, but it is nearly as brilliant as that of blue shark. In life, most sharks are brown, olive, or grayish. Each whale shark's spot pattern is unique as a fingerprint. Whale sharks are the biggest fish in the ocean. They can grow to 12.2 meters and weigh as much as 40 tons by some estimates. Bass king sharks are the world's second largest fish, growing as long as 32 feet and weighing more than 5 tons. Some species of sharks have a spiracle that allows them to pull water into their respiratory system while at rest. Most sharks have to keep swimming to pump water over their gills. A shark's spiracle is located just behind the eyes, which supplies oxygen directly to the shark's eyes and brain. Bottom-dwelling sharks like angel sharks and nurse sharks use this extra respiratory organ to breathe while at rest on the sea floor. It's also used for respiration when the shark's mouth is used for eating. And it's the end of our PPT lesson, our video lesson. Dear students, if you have any questions, please, you can write to my Telegram channel. Thank you for your attention. Goodbye.